So, plans for 2025, as I was saying, more, more. I think I slacked quite a bit this year. Um, I, I've never been great at keeping a schedule for anything really, but notably with this channel. And in some ways, that's fine. That's not a big problem. This isn't a channel that makes money after all. It is just a hobby. But at the same time, in the long term, I would like it to be something that makes money. I would like this to be my job, not least because I need a job. um, One sec while I cough. Um, yeah, having this as a job would be incredible. So, what do I need to do to make that happen? I need more content. I need more subscribers. I need a revenue stream. Um, so more. I 2025. I want to release 52 videos. Um, which, if you are any sort of person with a brain, that equates to a video a week. Will that be one video per week? Not necessarily. That might be two videos every 2 weeks, or maybe even several videos in 1 week, and then nothing for the rest of the month. But by this time next year, I want to have 52 extra videos on the channel, not including shorts. Um, and I also don't want them to be all unboxings and reviews. I love showing off stuff. I love talking about new games that have come into my life. Um, but I also just love talking shit about the things I love. Um, so I want to make more videos helping people with their world building, whether they're a writer or a GM or a player, or they just want some fluff for their homebrew Warhammer army, or so on and so forth. And that's obviously everything I say in those videos will come with a great mountain of salt, because I am not a professional writer. I am not a professional anything. So, big mound of salt. But what I do have over some people, obviously not all, over some people, is I have been a tabletop gamer by some variety for most of my life now. I got into Warhammer when I was 11 years old. I am nearly 30. I am 30 in July. So that will be, 19 years, which is kind of fucking terrifying when you think about it. Um, but yeah, I've been playing tabletop games for nearly 2/3 of the time I have been alive. Granted, a good chunk of that time has been Warhammer. I didn't start branching out into other tabletop games for a good couple years towards the end of my time in secondary school. Um, but yeah, I have experience that, say, someone who's just getting into D&D would I think benefit from. So I want to do stuff like that. I was talking with Leo, who you will know from the Terra campaign, who occasionally drops in when they can. They are very busy with things occasionally, so they do live in the flat now. So I might be able to I might have to rope Leo into make a couple videos with me, even if that's sat on Discord or doing it on the sofa here. Um, that could be fun. Um, but yeah, ooh, that's pretty. Again, it's New Year's Eve. I'm fireworks pretty. um, yeah, that's one thing I want to do for 2025. And also just I want to explore more games. Uh, I got heavily into Carnivale in 2023. I want to do more of that. I think it helps that my local friendly game store is affiliated heavily with Troll Trader, right down to the fact that they are a cool troll trader. So they stock all the TT combat stuff. But they have recently brought in, not recently, they're about to bring in table fees as of their reopening um, on, I think, the 2nd, they're open again. Except for their TT combat games, which will remain free at all points, which I think is going to give me a little bit more of a push to play more of those games because I fucking love Carnivale. It's so good. If you haven't played Carnivale, do it, please. It's so fucking good. So yeah, I want to make more on Carnivale. I want to do more on Rumble Slam because that video did quite well. Possibly more on Drop Zone. Maybe even touch on Drop Fleet and the new 28 to 30 mil scale game, um, Squadron Commander, I think it's called. Um, that they have announced the Kickstarter for that will be coming up in February, so that's going to be dangerous for me. So yeah, definitely going to be checking that out. But there's also just loads and loads and loads of other games out there that I want to check out, and I love Warhammer. I love the world. I don't necessarily love the game. Um, I play Warhammer to play with mates. That's the enjoyment I get out of it. I'm spending time with my mates. Um, Fucking hell. Um, yeah, more games, more often. That's the main thing for 2025, I think.